Hello again. It's Mrs. Hudson and Coco, and we are here to share with you some ideas about making some spring crafts. The last time I was with you, we had a great time taking recyclable materials that you had brought from home, and we used them to design buildings. And you were little architects down in the gym. We had a great time, and you guys did such a good job. You were so creative. So, on that note, I wanted to talk to you about getting some things around the house and maybe making some fun spring activities with them. I was looking around the house. I found some things like tissue paper, construction paper, empty box of Jello. I found some straws, aluminum foil, duct tape is always handy, toilet paper roll. I even went through and found some napkins that we would use these for Sunday dinners in our family for special occasions, but we'd always have like two or three leftovers and I put them in a drawer. Well, I'm like, I can use those for an activity. I rated our gift box where we had wrapping paper and tissue paper that I can use. Found some post-it notes, even cut up some a paper plate to do some activities with. So let me show you some of the things that I did. And just keep in mind, when you do your spring activities, you're going to be using things around your house and coming up with your own ideas. So these are just some of the things that I did. Okay, first of all, in my house, eggs right now are very important. We don't have a lot of them, so when we use them very carefully. Um, but guess what? You can use an egg without breaking it. Have an adult, mom, dad, uh, take a a fork or a tip of the knife, and you can make a hole in the top of the egg, and then a hole in the bottom of the egg, and then you take it and blow in. The egg comes out the hole into a little bowl, and then you dry it, and then you can decorate your egg. Here's an example. Mrs. Hodson took her dry out eggs. Now, I will tell you, I use those eggs to make scrambled eggs for breakfast. But here's my shell, and I use construction paper and just some Elmer's glue. And I made a little chick to celebrate spring. See the little feathers? I found some feathers that had been coming out of a feather coat, so I used those. Another thing I did was, you remember the napkins I told you about? I used the napkin, the toilet paper roll, and some paper plates, and I made myself a little rabbit. Here's my little rabbit. These are paper plate ears, tissue, little construction paper. The whiskers are made out of the Post-it note. And then, with my straws and other construction paper, I took a glass and I put some grass in it with the green construction paper and tissues, cut out flowers and put them on straws, and stuck them into a glass and made myself a little vase of flowers. That'd be a fun activity for you to do. Now, my last one, you remember my napkin with my little rabbit on it? Okay, I had saved a little to-go box. Mrs. Hodson went to Noodles and Company, ate a wonderful meal, but I had planned on saving half of it. I ate the whole thing, but I had taken a to-go box and I couldn't put it back. So I took it home and I thought, waste not, want not, I will use it another day. Well, guess what? Back when I was a little girl, there used to be these eggs that if you looked in them, there was pictures of all kinds of things going on inside the egg. So I took that idea and when you open up this to-go box, inside of it, I made a little picture of, there's my rabbit and my grass, and I took tissue paper and made a little sky for my rabbit. So there's another project that I made. Now, for this technique, this tissue paper technique, what you do is you take tissue paper and cut it into little squares, and you take Elmer's glue, take a pencil, this end, twist the tissue paper around the end, dip it in the glue, and then you can take it and put it where you want it and let go. All right, well, there are some of my craft ideas. I'm looking forward to hearing about some of your craft ideas that you came up with at your home the next time I see you. To end it, do a teeny tiny song. Peter Cottontail is a story that was read to me when I was a little girl as well. And here's just a little smidget of the song. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, spring is on its way. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Have a good week. Bye.